galvanize me, steady like steel, back on my feet, living for the thrill again, loving for another day. She satisfied me, gave me what I want, just what we need, never too far away, loving for another day. But she asked for something more. She asked for, yeah, she asked for something beautiful. She asked for, yeah, she asked for, she asked for something beautiful. She mystifies me, tell me what I did wrong, I plead. Never did I think we would be loving for another day. But she asked for something more. She asked for, yeah, she asked for something beautiful. Something beautiful. Yeah, she asked for something beautiful. She asked for, yeah, she asked for, she asked for something beautiful.
I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. 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 Life being till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again. I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. No, 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 we keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster. We keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like
Hello. Do. What's up, bud? How's it going, dude? Oh man, Milner. Do. 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 Auto control, no thank you. He's a young man. I remember seeing him in town a couple of times. He was surprisingly small. Do. Right. Brazil account. What's in my inbox? Oh, you get the kit and the stadium thingy free on this one. You have to pay coins on the other accounts. Stadium choreo. Should we put some choreo on the stadium? Be rude not to. Oh, it's got Negrete on it. Go on then. We got any giant props? I've got loads. Carnival event or lunar campaign? I'll check in a minute. What's that? Should we put the rabbit on? Rescue rabbit. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, hang on. I'm going to get done for copyright here. There's still something on my queue. That was random. Right. Missions. Carnival. So is it different on different ones? I've not really... Wait, what? So we still get the same rewards, right? Is it lunar on other regions? I know there's some kind of lunar thing on my main account. Lunar account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's lunar on my main account, but it's the same rewards though, right? Weird. Pointless, but there we go. Have we got any spins on here? Oh, 15 rolls. Should I do a 10? I'll save the other 5 towards the next 10. I'm gonna do them in 10s. I'm just diving straight in. Well, I have nothing to say that I've not already said about this pack, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I left Larry behind. There we go. Do. Right. Let's get our spin. Do. Which one's that? The regular one. This will be the Champions League one, won't it? Yeah. Fraser Forster. No, I don't. Auto off. Right. Let's see what weird choices the game's made. Put Albert in. Def gonna get him. Gonna get who? Raul. We've got loads of options. Hello. Doodle-doo-doo. Hey, what's up, Andy? How's it going, dude? Oh, I need someone on the right. That's easy enough. Loads of options. Do. Who's eligible? Carlos is eligible. Why is he not in? There we go. Simmons is eligible. Stick him in. Bastoni. Why not? Oh, that'll do it. I don't want to faff around too long. I like Gonçalves. I've not really used him. I'll put him in the squad for someone. Should put Ferreira at centre back. What could possibly go wrong? I've got Bastoni, haven't we? I'll put Simmons on the left. Oh, but Yield is on the left. Lever up front. Two-way up front. Ooh. There we go. Hey, what's up, miss? It is a big day. It's the day of the weirdest derby in the Premier League, Brighton and Palace. I'll do. Am I even on FUMA? Oh, I'm not. I don't think my smart assist's on again. It is. Stuck on selection contract. Well, you've got like a week and a half to choose. It always amuses me. Anytime we get on these selection contracts, everyone's like faffing around, panicking about who to choose when they can't even choose for like ages. Like the whole player base seems to be like, who do I choose? Oh my god! Like, I don't know. I'm just sat here like, yeah, I'll wait a couple of weeks. Whoa. Kang's the one for me. I like Kang in game. Stupid. I have young Santos. If you've got the young Santos Neymar, I mean, he's got a different build on him. To be fair, it's very different playing style, the balance of the stats, haircut. Oh, really? Fair enough. You got big time Neymar as well, dude. I would get Kang. You don't need another Neymar when you got them ones. Kang's neat. I put it on the easy account sometimes if I'm doing the AI events. I've not had to do it for a while, to be fair, but if I'm doing the AI events and the AI is not winning, I just turn on the last 10 minutes and just mash the buttons and it's just like, goal, there you go. I've seen Sep, I just had a quick look on X earlier. Sep was beefing with one of the concept guys because he stole his image and posted it as his own. Get wrecked. I might start making concepts of my own. I'll do some dumb ones just to troll them. I'll do a Jean Alain Boom song, concept big time card. Maybe I'll do a Kieran Dyer and Lee Bowyer concept. Showtime fighting skills. Who will you spin? Ow. Hey, what's up, Delia? What's it going to do? You've got 13-year-old boyfriend. That's an interesting comment. Kiddup saw it. Yeah, I was looking at him. He looks decent, to be fair. Kiddup saw it don't look bad. It's just I've got that many strikers for Serie A. There's no real reason for me to get him, so it makes it easier for me to choose Kang. Oops. Kang to South Korean players also play above their stats. Neymar looks best. As is. Oh, big door. That was good. That was really good. Oops. Yes, Robbie. Look at that. Ah. Ah. Realish. SS, nice. A rare position training dub. That doesn't happen often. Free blitz is a no-brainer. Not with manual shooting, it's not. Ah, sloppy. Oof. Oof. I need to actually play a bit better here. Maybe we should have left smart assist on. Oh my god. What am I doing? Yeah, I've had mixed opinions on some blitz players. A lot of people have said that some of them like Elise. I've had people say Elise is not that great. I don't think I've ever done a blitz curler, apart from when I tried a few manual and it didn't really work. I don't think I've ever done one with assistance on. Don't even remember the last time I used assisted shooting. Let's go red. Yes. Pressure, pressure, pressure. What? I'm not gonna lose the fucking Galatasaray. Emir will unsubscribe. Carlos. I don't think playing a playmaker AMF behind a deep line forward striker is really helping me. Not what I wanted. Ah. Oh, it's Frank there. He's an anchor man, isn't he? Don't you? What? Nah, the game's been a prick. The game's officially been a prick. Ah, fuck off. Do some subs in a minute. Nah. Nah. Not in an AI match. Get fucked. Make the run? No? No, I don't. Oh my god. What's up, man? There he is. Yeah, this game, I didn't want to say it, but this game's been nasty. A couple of times I had a tackle basically made and the game's like, actually no, you're not allowed. A few bits of BS there. Right, Lever's coming on. Let's get Simmons on. Can Simmons go on the right? Yes. Simmons and Hazard. There we go. I need 2 goals here. This is embarrassing. He is an anchor man. He's right up the pitch there. Weird. PSG could get an event. They give us so many PSG cards. Kang best on paper, Neymar sentimental, Kiritsoy usable in the league challenge. Oh yeah, is Kiritsoy the only one who can use a league challenge? I never even thought about that. Unless you get to do the Brazil one, obviously. What's up, Skill 1 Apps 454? Don't really stream on it. I'm on there, but don't really use it. Got the Brazilian league back. Yeah, but it's like Helen's been saying, it doesn't make any difference if they got the league. Because if you get the league, you still don't get the clubs or the players. Everything's done on an individual basis in terms of the licensing with clubs and players. So all they're going to have is the league logo. That's about it. Right, can we have a goal? Can we get onside? Thank you. Need these subs to happen. Oh Jesus, there we go.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8,
Stop pissing around. It's a Sunday morning. Go easy on me. Why is it giving me all this BS on a Sunday fucking morning? AI, man. Thank you. Go on, Albert. Oh, Zanetti. Same difference. Do. Niedermeyer. Come on, Carlos, we need something here. We're desperate. Yes? No, probably not. Yeah, just leave the ball level, that's fine. You wish he was a playmaker. I've been waiting all this time for a non-playmaker version of Kang. I've got an old whole player of the week, but you can't play him as an SS or wide mid. I was so pleased when I saw this one that they gave it a roaming flank. And he's got right mid and SS. Glorious for me. Go on, Dean. Ah, who just beat the Showtime Dean Huijsen to a header? Who was that? If it wasn't already obvious the game's been a dick today. Huijsen's vertical reach is what? Well, it's massive, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, fucking fuck off. It's fully doing one to me. It's doing it. How's that to him? Fuck. Yeah, let's just pass it around the back, waste some time. Why did I load this game up on a Sunday morning? What the fuck was I thinking? Save me, someone. No. Carlos, save me. Jesus Christ. Do. Brazil League events worldwide, doubt it. Manual part, yeah, FUMA. Usually, anyway. I cannot remember the last time I lost to the AI. This is embarrassing. That's it. Do or die. Oh, I got an equaliser at least. Shaqiri has become prime Buffon. Yeah, when you play against people, we've all got our muscle memory based on assisted play, where you get used to where the ball's going to go and what people are going to do, and the way your players react to passes and like lock onto things. And manual really kind of changes things. It's really hard for assisted players. Obviously, not that hard, because they've still got the advantage that the game's doing everything for them. Oh, this Bastoni's maxed out. This is meant to be a relatively short stream. And now I've got to do 3 matches just to get my player of the week spin. What's Bastoni getting? What was that? Speed or acceleration? Acceleration. Do. Atalanta. What is that kit? Such a one. Chalant? Chalant? What does that mean? Guendouzi or Oosterwolde, they could score against Chiquinho. Right. Gonçalves didn't do much, but Oh, he's a whole player. I thought he's a playmaker. Right, no excuse then. That being said, I'm taking him out. Right, hang on. Can Yildiz play left mid? No, useless. Hang on. Got Rivaldo there. Yildiz hasn't really been doing it for me. But I'm a man with a plan. Like Brian Kendrick. There we go. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. Opposite of nonchalant. Is that actually a word? Chalant. You learn something every day. Nonchalant means you just don't give a shit. I wouldn't describe myself as chalant. Go on. Ow! Little finesse dribble there by the AI. Lovely. The hell? It was really weird today. No, that's... Poison down the wing. Let's stop that immediately. Do. No. Played 4 matches, FUMA and Div 4. First one 0-0, next 3 losses. Ouch. Playing FUMA online takes quite a bit of getting used to, and you're always going to find it difficult. It's hard work. New kids lingo hard to grasp for us. I struggle a lot online reading all the weird acronyms and words that kids use. Like when I watch a Twitch stream, the chat to me is just, it might as well be in Chinese. Like, what are these people saying? Are these words? Are they emotes? Are they what is happening here? Okay. See ya. Ah. Might have a shot. No. Frank. Afternoon platypus. Coffee. Interesting. Pressing pass not being passing sometimes since the update. It feels a little bit weird to me. It's not quite responding to the way I expected it to in some little moments, but all I've done is a PII matches, so like, I don't know. Go on, Dean. Oosh. Oh, he won the header this time. See, Lorenzo Lucas scored, didn't he? I didn't even realise he joined Forest. Carlos in the middle of the pitch for some reason. Okay. Might as well shoot. Oh, Jesus. Aura farming, mogging Chad streamer. Okie dokie. Long book out if we're starting out online playing style. Don't think chalant is a word. Just become part of the dictionary because the words. Oh, really? Oh, what am I doing? My right guard broken. Internet lingo may as well be a different language, yeah. Possession counters long ball. A manager of long ball and possession start off with long ball. If it don't work, switch to possession. Ah. Oh my god. This is chaos. What's going on there? That's the kind of bollocks I've been getting. It's just doing weird stuff. Feels like playing online where you get the kind of the dodgy connection and all that kind of weird shit happens. Show times of view today now. You can't even choose until like for a week and a half, I think, so I'm not rushing that. I might do it this week, but there's loads of people like asking me for the remaining player faces, so I'll have to do them just to get those people off my back. I was going to do the American leagues and Asian leagues in separate videos, but I might just do them all in one, just get it done out of the way. And then there's a few packs, Man U, Arsenal, Dortmund, I've not done any of them. There's a Premier League pack. So yeah, I'll try and get that player face one done today, and I'll probably go live either late tonight or tomorrow morning. And then yeah, the Showtime one, might do that on Tuesday. Because even though we can't choose for a while, a lot of people are asking about it. I don't think any of the packs expire too soon. I'm shit. I'm just shit. Oh, Simmons feels quite nice. It's quite nippy. Konasechi really did have that generational game. I didn't see it, but apparently it was really good. There are tactics. Yeah. Ray Dildo, yeah. I'm really interested. Thanks for that. I'm especially shit today. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Alright, who was here when I did my pack opening on UFL to get Bruno? I know some of you were here. I don't know how many of you were here. But I'd saved up that free currency for like months. And I blew the whole lot to get Bruno. Because I got duplicates of the guaranteed top cards. Well, I get 3 Dorgus, 2 Ketelaras. It was absolutely rancid. Cost me a ridiculous amount of currency. So anyway, a few days later, I went on UFL, played a few games, opened a random pack. Guess who I got? Fucking Bruno for free. So it's not enough to torture my soul, they have to laugh in my fucking face afterwards. Hey, what's up, Sparks? How's it going, dude? Oops. Digit. There up across. Speaking of Ray Dildo, Martinelli rinse and then burn him. Didn't see that. Play them Dorgus in each half. I can release them as well. Well done, Dean. You know what makes that whole thing even more annoying is if I'd known I was going to get the free Bruno and I'd saved all that currency, I'd have been able to spin the new one because they put Tovan in as one of the guaranteed players in the new one, and he's ex-Newcastle, and I would absolutely love a Tovan card. So yeah, UFL's not in my good books right now. Yes, I scored a goal. Pay to play, these sections are bad. Free to play good. Yeah. What's up? Merlin de Dorme. Is that a French name? Merlin Dorme? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Big time Marseille Thauvin when? Oh, I'd love a Thauvin card in eFootball. Thing is, he's quite old now, so I don't know if they'd do the usual thing and boost his pace because he's old, like they always seem to do, or if they would just actually not give him much pace. I think if it was a regular highlight, he would just have poor pace. But then I could just play him as an SS. He's kind of an SS. He plays central these days. Where he's playing for Udinese. He was good for Udinese. Then we'll see how Lons did yesterday, by the way. They had a man sent off and ended up with Thauvin and St Maximin up front. And St Maximin scored a worldie. Or at least it was a really good goal. So St Maximin might actually be in player of the week. Why am I crossing for Douay? Yeah. I'm officially a Lons supporter now. They did have Haidara at left back as well, but I think he's moved on now. Go on, Rivaldo, go on. Whoops. Pissed me off with UFL, didn't play enough to get JJ. Ouch. Yeah, star points don't carry over. It is a bit shitty, isn't it? You know, one thing I was thinking a while back is a nice kind of quality of life update is that if you've got leftover currency that's going to expire from like match pass or whatever, they should automatically use it for you. You can maybe even like have a setting to say what you want to use on out of like the packs, the boosters, currency, whatever, and then anytime it's expiring it would just do it for you, so then you don't lose it. Why have they nerfed heading so bad? So tragic. Love a Legends nominating contract. Oh, like, yeah, older players. That would be cool. Like a last hurrah kind of thing. That's all Tauvin's getting on a bit. I doubt they do it though, because if the players are that good, they're likely to get an actual legend card in the future. So I think that if they give us like a nominating contract one, we'll be less inclined to spin in future, I guess. Toodaloo, see ya. Yeah, let's cross for Douay again. Idiot. Streaming J League on YouTube. Yeah, they've been doing that for years, mate. The J League YouTube channel, they stream matches every week. And the new season started already. Started with a good one. Nagasaki. Got beat off Sanfrecce. That's Rivaldo. What's he doing there? What's that? Yeah, this isn't a good update. It feels really weird. Will you be doing review? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get my free spin now and I'll review it live. Another attacking player with defensive skills, is that? I think I know who that is actually. I've already got some thoughts on him because I spanned him on my Japan account yesterday. Go on, Rivaldo. Nah, worth a go. Trying to get across that pass, he just freezes. Oh, I'm playing very badly. Oh, isn't playing alright? Wish I could watch those games. Are they region blocked? Get a VPN, mate. What channel? Oh, it's my friend who goes to India sometimes told me it's fan code, isn't it? The J League. Isn't there a browser that can block your location? Is it Brave? I might be wrong on that. He's not really done much for Thor, that's the thing. Oviedo are absolutely crap this season. Yeah. Do. Do. Dortmund. I'm half tempted by that Dortmund pack. Because I don't know when the next manager is going to be that has long ball counter on out wide as the combination. And that's my combination. Adiemi looks low-key spicy. I'll need to look at it properly. I'll review it at some point. That's probably going to be when I decide whether to get it or not. But Hazard in, he can play AMF. Let's give Ferreira a game. We'll rest Zanetti. Oh, we not got a captain. Oh. Has right guard not got captaincy? Oh. Fair enough, we don't need a captain. Dude. I'm putting Lever in. Has Lever got captaincy? No. Oh well. Hang on. Yeah, that'll do. Some bait, yeah. They know what they're doing, don't they? Tovan Payak Athola instead of Ferran Morgan. Yeah, exactly right. Then the pack might actually be interesting. We might have a reason to actually play the game to get the contracts and get the cards. Like, I don't know, what do I know? Corwall and Garassi. Yeah, there's a lot of cards in that pack. I've not looked in detail, but it looks like there's a lot of cards in there that are good. It's just it's a question of are they good enough when you bear in mind there's no regular league challenge for them. I think the lack of league challenge could be something that kills the pack for a lot of people. You don't want to give me an option, maybe? No, I'll just go on my own then. Don't need an option. Fuck you. Robert? Good lad. Oops, didn't do that. Thank you. Yeah. Right through my player. Oh god, that's a tackle. Svensson from the National Pack. Amazing. Nice. .90 attacking, awareness, finishing, heading, jumping, physical, nice. Ball control in the 70s, not so nice. Very important stat. Highlight veteran, like Rodallega. Every div reset for when he finishes 3 or above. Mandra is good. Good for a German national team, that's a good shout, yeah. 100 coin try national selection. Amadou on and R. Nice. Need to pull him out. Ah. Robert. Oh, against his former club as well. Yeah, it's not going to affect the coin sales, is it? It's so, I've said the same thing so many times. There are so many things they could do that would make the game more fun, make people play it more, and it wouldn't cost them money. Like, they wouldn't lose any sales. But no, they just give us a load of players who've already had 1,000,000 times and just bore us and make us not want to play the game. Good strategy, guys. Stop following. What? The AI in this game. There should be some kind of command, some kind of button you can do, where like you can mark an opponent off the ball, and you can like tell your player, you can like use the right stick or something to like assign. What is that ball control? Assign them to that opponent and just say, you know, mark this guy, and then when you unselect them, you'll keep marking him. Kind of like the way you can choose a player to do an off the ball run back on pairs. Oh, Lewandowski's heavy. Yeah. Oh. Anyone want to give me an option? Go red here. Oh, hey! What are you doing? Get Perez strong. Cheat. GP in the match was bodying Ferrer. Got it. That's perfectly fine. Come on. Bang. Good few pros use Kitcher in the World Cup. Interesting. Big, tall Villa man, good card. Don't need physical contact as much. Interesting. 2-5 and 2-4 each month isn't really enough. Yeah, it feels kind of borderline for me. Like there are times in my Brazil and Japan accounts where I've got more than I need. At least of one. Like I won't have enough 4 stars in the Japan account, but I have loads of 5 stars because obviously I only really signed the J League players, but they're never 5 stars. Cheers. Do. Yes. Ah! Whoops. Oh. I'm gonna foul someone just because I'm frustrated. What's Ferrari doing? What's Simmons doing there? I had a couple of times the other day with my controller. I think it's my controller. I was playing whatever I was playing, and it seemed to. I don't know if it's stick. I don't know if I'm getting stick drift already. This is a new controller, but like it just randomly went in a completely different direction to where I was pressing. I literally only opened this controller, I think, end of December, beginning of January. Need more 4 stars for Tanaka, defensive right back. Yeah, I've been using a lot of 5 stars and 4-star players on my Japan account. Big Henry. 18 badge, played like a joke. Do. Mobile version of controls, yeah. Worth a spin. If they did cross progression, I'll probably download it. There's room on my phone. Smart assist. Yeah, like it's an official one. I remember when I played Divisions for Tonali, I was getting a bit of stick drift on my old controller, my previous one. I bought a couple when they were discounted like a while ago. Like last year. So I've got 2 brand new ones. There's one like on my desk in front of me, and there's another one somewhere. Well, there's one anyway because the other one I've opened now. I opened it barely a month ago. It can only be stick drift, but I think I was playing UFL. Maybe one time on UFL, one time on this on Thursday. I'm just like running along and my player just suddenly turned and went the other way. So what the hell? Can't be stick drift so soon. Everything keeps breaking. My monitor's broken as well. Keeps doing weird things on monitor. I get it's a weird kind of stripy flickering thing. Bang. Yeah, we won't go crossplay. I think they've said themselves they're not doing crossplay, aren't they? Cross progression will be alright though, because like, if I'm travelling around, I'm away for like a few days or whatever, I can just take my phone with me. Do my logins, get my player of the week spins on the phone, sim a few matches, whatever. I used to have I used to have PES Mobile just to kind of, what was it? I think it was match day. If you played a few games in match day, you get the eFootball points. And eFootball points back then, you could actually get legends and stuff. It was worth doing. Wow, a header on target. I think that's my second header on target since in the space of about a year, to be honest. I guess I need to spin more bullet header players. Oh, Carlos, mate. You see that round white thing? It just rolled past you. Gimp. Do. Eh. Oh, Robert. Yeah, PS4 was the same. I think I had, how many PS4 controls did I have in the end? I think I bought about 6 in total because I used to get stick drift all the time. Another header on target, hello. Wild. Terrible shot. Yeah, I've had them drift within a year multiple times. They're terrible. The actual build quality on PlayStation controllers is legitimately terrible, and the price they charge for them is absolutely disgraceful. I used to be very kind of brand loyal to Sony. I've always had a lot of Sony products over the years, like I had speaker and TV, all sorts. I've lost my loyalty to them just off the control pads because it's disgraceful what they're doing. I get that you got to kind of, you know, I understand it's business, you got to make money, but nah. Hoisting on the right wing for some reason? Cool. Probably my fault. Yes. Load the promotion line. They want everyone in Div 3, do they? Crossplay would be garbage. Cross progression, I'd love to. Yeah. Ball effect controller. Reduce stick drift to almost. The what? What's that? Oh, Finch, how's him on? Good, dude. How's yours? Apart from this game being awful, but yeah, otherwise good. Bon matin. Second-hand PS4 controller sometimes sticks in a position. You can open the controllers up and kind of fix them and clean them and stuff, but I wouldn't want to risk it myself. L2 for headers helps a lot. L2 for headers? That sounds a bit placebo to me. Stream Steam to my phone, sim the AI games while I'm out grocery shopping. Happy with Rodgers with their nominating contract. Palmer looks good, but I have one that's the same practically. Yeah. There's so many things I could do to get more people playing divisions. What? Slightly older Sony TVs are so good, yeah. Samsung are pretty good for TVs and monitors as well. This dodgy monitor I've got is Aeon. My first monitor from them, probably my last. It's got a dead pixel as well. It just has this flickery thing. It's like the whole screen from left to right. You get these vertical, very very thin, faint, dark stripes all the way across. It's only just noticeable, and then it goes away after like 10-20 seconds. It's just don't know what's going on with it. It's still quite new though, so it should be under warranty. Did. Did you? And Marseille Turner's still really smooth with goalies. Yeah, pretty smooth. All Palmer cards, getting his new one later since he's 75 physical. Nice. Xbox controller strong. Yeah, Xbox controllers are better. I tried getting an unofficial one for my PS4 with like the Xbox layout, but I couldn't get used to it. Nice. Turkish goalie Yankat Yilmaz 9.99 saves despite losing. Nah, if he lost, he won't be in. Ball effect controllers use magnetic sensors to detect joystick movement, offering drift-free, highly durable and precise input for gaming. But they're crazy expensive. My family's had 2 Sony TVs for the past 25 years. Yeah. CRT one only stopped working like a few years ago. Varies in price, cheaper ones 30 or less, up to rates. Oh really? Interesting. Can you get one for the PS5 though? Reaching Div 2, you should get a decent highlight player. No time for getting 100k. Can you stick it in the Discord? I'll look later. Don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, I think they need to change up the rewards for divisions. I've said it before, but like having the reward is like a good card, like a Showtime, but only for the best players. You're giving rewards to the people who don't need it. It's like you offer people an umbrella when it's sunny, but not when it's raining. Like, it's just dumb. It is actually just dumb. There's better ways they could do it. Right. Should we do a live review? Yes. Let's review the Champions League pack that should have had Joe Willock but didn't. Because Konami. I'm actually really hungry. Right. As always, please give me your feedback on all these players, but do it quickly. Otherwise, I won't read it until I've started talking about the next player. If someone comes in halfway through the review and they start asking random shit, just let them know I'm live and I'll respond to them after. So yeah, let's review this pack, shall we? Love seeing high level free to play. Right, hang on. Music off. Okay, you know the deal. And when I get to the end of the review, I will keep on streaming. So when I say thanks for watching and all the rest, I'm just saying that for the people who watch on YouTube later. Right, cool. Let's jump straight in, shall we? Hey everyone, I'm going to review this week's Champions League Player of the Week pack. As always, I'll put timestamps in the description, so if there's a particular player you want to hear about, click in the description, I'll be linked to take you straight to him. Doing it live as I always seem to do these days, so there's going to be some live chat participation. Oh, we've got a 4-star, how lucky. Right, let's start with him then. Alexander Stankovic. This is Dejan Stankovic's son, which is cool. No face scan yet. Thought he might have one because he was at Inter, wasn't he? Right, what we got? We got a DMF box to box. We've got a pretty good selection of skills. Would like fighting spirit on there. Yeah, not great physical contact. He's either DMF, CMF. He's not got fighting spirit. That's a bit of a shame. He's got interception and blocker though. I imagine they've added a bunch of skills because he's not had a proper card yet. He's a youngster. But yeah, you got one touch and through. There's a bunch of shooting skills, so presumably he scored with a shot of some kind. Pinpoint crossing, not very useful. But yeah, interception and blocker. Could do with man marking, maybe his fighting spirit if you're going to give him any amount of defensive responsibility, especially since he's not very good defensively. He's kind of okay-ish on the ball, but not great. His passing, again, is kind of okay. Attacking awareness is horrible. Can't shoot very well, even though he's got his shooting skills. The defending's not great. Not too strong physically in the middle of the park. Not great balance. Apart from that, yeah, he's alright, I guess, but no league challenge for Belgian clubs. You're going to play him as a centre-back? No, you're not, are you? Let's be honest. Yeah, I would not play this guy as a DMF. He's not strong enough physically. He's not good enough defensively. As a CMF, he's got a little bit of everything, but it's a little bit. It's not a great deal. Nothing's particularly great there. That is not a particularly great card to me. That looks like a very meh card, even for a 4-star. But the star rating, again, is completely irrelevant. It's just a Player of the Week card. He's just not very good. He's not awful, but this is a real kind of day one of playing the game. You download the game, you spin this guy, fair enough, would do a job. But then within about 24 hours, you're probably going to have better midfielders. So, yeah, he's not disastrously bad, but how many people are going to get any use out of this guy? Not many, I don't think. What's chat saying? Bad luck if you get him, yeah. Agreed. 290 rated cards in a Champions League box. There are 2. Oh, damn, I've not seen the other one yet. Solid stamina, fair shout, yeah. Better stand. Yeah, there are literally better GP cards. A lot of them as well. 2 out of 10, says Mars. Yeah, this isn't a great card. I don't think it's disastrously bad, but I just think most people within about a day of playing the game have got better options in midfield. There's there's no kind of specific use in terms of a lead change or anything. So yeah, that's a bit of a dud, I think. I don't think many people will be keeping him. Oh yeah, that guy. Should we go to him next? Yeah, let's go to the next 91. At least this guy's got a booster. Alice Santos. So yeah, this will be yet another player in this pack who clearly did more than Joe Willett did, even though they didn't. Whereas Joe Willett, Konami. No face scan. What's the booster? Technique, I know that one. Bosh, there you go. Technique booster. He needs it. Right, so he can only play on the left. He's an inverted wing. He plays on the left wing. He's either a whole player left mid or he's a left wing forward without an active playing style. Quick, balance is okay. With A form, he's pretty nice on the ball. Without it, he's kind of okay. He's not amazing, but he's not bad. End product, the finishing's okay. The attacking awareness is okay. So yeah, if you play him as a whole player, especially, I think the attacking awareness and finishing are fine. Not amazing, but they're fine. The passing, even on A form, was not great. He does have one-touch pass, but not through passing. Yeah, so be careful when you pass the ball with this guy. A few skills on that on the ball. A couple of shooting skills, one-touch pass. He's a super sub fighting spirit. He looks like someone who's going to feel all right on the ball, but yeah, I don't know. You could do worse as a left mid, especially with the whole player playing style, making some good runs from left midfield. Pace, borderline balance on A form, pretty good on the ball. Wearing some finishing, all right. Got long range curler. You could do worse actually. When this guy's an A form, especially. I mean, again, no lead challenge for Sporting, but compared to Stankovic, I think he's a lot more usable. It would be nice if he could pass the ball a bit better. Even with A form, he's not great with the passing, but. Yeah, to be fair though, I just mentioned long range curler, but curl 64, yeah. He's not going to have an amazing finish, but yeah, you could do worse than him. Maybe for your Brazil squad could be an option. That's one bit of use you might get out of him. Yeah, so there are some positives with this guy. Like I say, even without the A form boost, he's got the pace, the balance is okay. A form makes him pretty tidy on the ball, whereas him finishing okay, passing not so much. Does have some decent skills. He's a super sub. I think you could do worse. I don't think it's an amazing card, but you could definitely do worse. The booster does make him usable, in my opinion. What we're saying in the chat. Alison Santos did fire Sporting into the top 8, did he? Oh, did they finish top 8? I didn't even realise that. Fair play. All right then. I think that Bebeto card's good to get. Cool. Scored a 90th minute winner after Luis Suarez missed a breakaway. Didn't really do much. Sub at best. Yeah, he could be a handy super sub, right? And when he's on A form, maybe he's nice super sub. Yeah, attack awareness is bad. I don't know. Different people have different opinions. For me, on a wide hole player, that attack awareness is fine for me. I think it's all right. Grabbed in and got rid of him quickly. Harsh. 69 kilograms. Second best in the pack so far. Nah, this guy's better than Stankovic. Yeah, he's again, the lack of league challenge holds him back a bit, but maybe it's more likely you're going to have some use from the national team challenge that quite a lot of people rock a Brazil squad. Without A form, he does look very much like a 4-star. He doesn't look too exciting, but when he's on A form, to me, I think he's going to be all right on the ball. He does have some good skills there on the ball, bit of end product, super sub as well. So yeah, he's usable. There's probably limited use for him, but I think more people will find this guy useful than Stankovic, especially on A form. Without A form, yeah, maybe not so much, but with A form, is it a great card? No, but I do think usable. Probably usable is the word. All right, let's move on. Rashford. Not had a Rashford card in a while. Right, what's the deal with this guy? Prolific winger. So this is a more orthodox Rashford card, isn't it? It's just a straightforward prolific winger Rashford, no booster. Pace, put loads of kicking power behind his shots. 82 finishing before you boost, so you play him out wide, that's decent. It's going to have a decent finish on him. Decent on the ball. I'd like the ball control on tap just a bit higher. Passing's horrific. Don't try and pass it or cross it because that's not going to end well for you. More strength than he normally has. Not great stamina, not great balance. Yeah, it's a usable Rashford card, but it's not a great one. What have we got here? You've got your ball roll, double touch, nice. Long range curler, dipping shot, long range shooting, first time shot, super sub. Yeah, so you know what this guy's going to be good for. Get him on the ball, shoot. And obviously you can run with the ball as well. He can carry the ball reasonably well. Yeah, it's an all-right Rashford card. It's not an amazing one, definitely not the best one, but for what he's good at, out wide on the left, get him on the ball, take it past the defender, get a shot away. But yeah, it's definitely not the best, is it? The balance could be better, stamina could be better. It would be nice if he could pass the ball. I'd like a bit more on the ball control type possession. If you don't have a Rashford card somehow, I don't know where you've been, but yeah, could be a handy one to have. As a super sub as well. They've added that, haven't they? Super sub for your Spanish League squad, maybe? Could be handy. There's no way I'll be using this guy up front. 78 attacking awareness. Ouch. Finishing's not great for a striker as well. On the right, can't cross it. He's a right footer. He can still do a job, get some shots off from the right, but I think he's a lot more effective from the left, Rashford. The finishing and the curling over 80. Loads of kicking power. He's got long range curler and long range shooting. And first time shot as well. Yeah. Cutting off the left wing could be effective, especially as a super sub. But it's not the best Rashford card, is it? What do you lot think? Scored a free kick. Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, the commentary mentioned that when I was watching their match yesterday. Can't pass, run and gun. Yeah, exactly right. 100% run and gun. Could start him, but he'll get very tired. If you start him, he's going to be tired by like 50, 60 minutes or something. Yeah, run and gun super sub. That sums it up. 80 attacking awareness for a winger is a bit rough, is it? Some of you guys are really harsh on the attacking awareness for wingers. It's an important stat. I mean, it's mega important for strikers. For a winger, I think anything 80 plus, you can work with that just fine. Okay for a new free-to-players. Yeah, people who are new to the game behind it. England team, yeah, good shout. Yeah, decent card, especially with super sub. Yeah, I think we've all summed it up pretty well there. It's pretty clear what he's good at. He's got limited use because he can't pass the ball. He's not going to last 90 minutes, but as a super sub especially, given the ball, he can run at defenders, he can get shots away, he would be effective at that. Could be an effective one, but yeah, I think a lot of people have probably got a Rashford card already. That'll be good enough that they probably don't need it. But if you do need a Rashford card, maybe you've got a Rashford card, but he's not a Spanish League Challenge eligible. Might be a Man U version. Could be a handy one. Not the best Rashford card, but yeah, for what he's good at, could well be a handy one for a fair few people. What is that? Got a booster at least. What's the booster give him? What? Okay, so even with the booster, again, what is that? What am I looking at? It's got a face scan at least. No league challenge. Attacking mid-hole player. Bad on the ball. Bad passing. Where's he good? Where's this guy good? In any of his positions? This is... I don't know what I'm even looking at. Where are you going to play this guy? What positions are you going to be good in? Let's just work through this guy's positions, okay? Striker, attacking awareness and finishing are too low. SS, not very good on the ball. Passing's not very good. Attacking midfield, passing's terrible, not good on the ball. Centre midfield, same again. It's got a little bit of defensive ability. What is this? Got some decent skills. So is he basically just did he defend really well? Is this the guy someone mentioned? He's got interception and blocker, then you, and track back. Okay, so he's tracking back and defending. It's just apparently he wasn't doing anything on the ball or passing the ball because those stats are horrible. This card absolutely honks. What is this? The balance is awful as well. So they just boosted him defensively and just forgotten to make him even remotely decent going forward, and thus in the process completely ruined the card. This is one of the worst player of the week cards I've seen in a while. Like, am I missing something? I don't know what to say. That is a shocking card. That is awful. That's just an awful card, right? What are you lot saying? What have I missed here? Honestly, been using him. He's quite cool and tall. What, this guy? Somewhat two-footed. Okay, that's something. I'm not sure that quite saves the card. Jack of all trades. He's absolutely terrible at all trades. Hopefully he can steal the ball upfield with interception block. Yeah, that's one thing you can say from him. He's got a bit, I mean, he's got some aggression, but I mean, tackling 73, engagement 73. How good is he going to be winning the ball high up the field? Maybe. American Hullet. I'm going to call that a wild take, and I'm being polite. You're calling the guy Hullet when his physical contact's in the 70s. Anyway, might just be worse than the Brazilian hole player. This is a terrible card. Utility player, last 10 minutes. At best, yeah. Interception, yeah, I'll say that. I will say that. That's one thing I'll say. to have an attacking player, a whole player attacking mid SS, any of those attacking positions where he's got a bit of defensive ability and he's got those defensive skills, it's rare. It is a rare card. It's an uncommon card, the kind of the whole thing. To be fair, I'll say that. That's some form of positive, I guess. Interesting card, not great, yeah, with an emphasis on not great. Good for high press, quick counter, except for the fact that he can't do anything going forward because he's terrible. Worst player of the week is harsh. He's interesting. Maybe I'm being harsh then. Not the worst in the pack, but it feels like it. Got a Champions League version much better. Yeah, I remember he had a better version. Yeah, maybe I'm being harsh, but I'm sorry, but if he's a centre midfielder, what does he need to be able to do? Control the ball? Pass the ball? No. Defend a bit? Maybe. I mean, is he good at centre midfield? No. Is he good at attack midfield? I mean, look how bad he is technically. No. SS? If you're really desperate, maybe. Striker? No. The awareness and finishing are high enough. Maybe I am being harsh. I mean, he's got some decent skills there. You got the shooting skills. You got one touch and through. You got those defensive skills. He's not a complete disaster of a card, but no league challenge. Maybe Rocky USA squad. It sounds like you guys think I'm being a bit harsh, and that's fair. It's all opinion, but I'm not going to change my opinion. I think that's an absolutely dreadful card. Didn't need to butcher his attacking stats to make him unique. There you go. That's my take. That sums up how I feel. It's a unique card. It's a rare card. It's an interesting kind of profile to have a very attacking player with the defensive skills and attributes, but exactly, they didn't have to nerf him so much. They butchered him going forward to such an extent that I just don't think there's any real value in this card. It's a disappointing one for me. Wild card, yeah. On blue player, okay, yeah, maybes, but yeah, that's a disappointing card for me. Yes, it's interesting. They've added some defensive stuff, made him somewhat unique in the process, but like Delete said there, you could have made him unique and still made him at least usable going forward, which to me is not. 84, 81, 81 on the ball, 82 for low pass. I don't care what passing skills he's got. He's not good enough technically going forward. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Maybe he's one who's going to play above his stats. I don't know, but for me, yeah, not a particularly good card. That. Nori from Man City got a face going. His haircut's out of date. Cool hair. Standard form. You can use this guy in a league challenge. There you go. That's a positive. Wow. Fullback who cannot defend to save his life. Yeah, this isn't a very good Champions League pack, is it? Wow. You'd think from the last round of fixtures from the group stage there'd be some better cards than this. Is he more of a winger than a left back, actually? I think he might actually be better on the wing than a left back. Or maybe he's a wing back. Maybe he's got kind of a 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 kind of wide man. Interesting skills. Good skill set, actually. Double touch and Marseille turn, two of the more popular skill moves, I'd say. Soul control. Don't always get that on a fullback. One touch, pass through, passing, pinpoint, crossing, outside curler. So you got a nice set of skills going forward. Man marking, interception, fighting spirit. Would be nice if he had blocker, but outside of that, that's a pretty good selection of skills on an attacking fullback, to be fair. He's quick. He's not the strongest, but for an attacking fullback, you can certainly get away with that. Balance is decent for a fullback. Stamina's good. It's pretty good on the ball. Passing's okay for fullback. The crossing's pretty good for a fullback. He's got pinpoint crossing. It's just those defensive stats. He cannot defend to save his life. 72, 73, 75, 78. Eee. Yeah. I think this is just one of these cards that I'm just going to call it a very, very attacking fullback. If you like your fullbacks to be able to defend, not for you. But if you like an attacking fullback, just bomb up and down and just do a little bit of defending. Maybe he's a wing back, like I say. Yeah, it could be handy. So it looks lovely going forward. Very good selection skills on the whole, but yeah, those defensive stats are honking. Left midfield though, if you want an old school left winger, you want to spam some crosses in, you could do worse. Not amazing. The attack awareness is horrible. The finishing is awful. Don't shoot with him. But pace, decent balance, reasonable on the ball, reasonable cross on him. Not an amazing cross, but yeah, he could be an option. He's either an okay cross-bound style left winger, or he's a very, very, very attacking left back. If that's the kind of left back you want, he's good. If you want a fullback who can defend, though, yeah, those defensive stats ain't good. What do you lot think, though? Very much winger or cross-bound fullback, yeah. He's a lot better going forward than defensively, is he? Seems okay for a left mid to cross-bound. Yeah, the curl's not great. I always say it though, isn't curl, when it comes to crossing, curl's not a case of the more the better. It depends on where you're crossing it from. You know, if you're getting too close to the byline, you don't want too much curl on it because it will go too close to the keeper. But yeah, if you do want to put a lot of curl on the crosses, especially with early crosses, it's not gonna be great. He's not nice. I have him as a player model. He's meh. Does what it says on the tin, attacking wing back who attacks and crosses but cannot defend. Yeah, exactly. Solid pace and stamina. Yeah, definitely. Defensive stats really bring him down. Yep. Got some cool hair. That is true. He'd be good one for my hair squad. Might have a fullback. Yeah, you like your very attacking fullbacks. Yeah, it's a defending lesson down. I think that's it in summary. I think we're all pretty much in agreement there. Going forward, very handy. You could even make him a wing when he could be all right, whip a few crosses in. But he's basically an attacking wing back or a very, very attacking fullback. Yeah, if you give him that kind of a role, could be a really nice one, could be very effective. But like I say, if you want your fullbacks to be able to defend, ouch, yeah, probably going to get found out. But for some people, it could be a really fun one to have. Dominic Solanke. So we got, I'm just going to call it straight away. It's just a typical player of the week striker. Awareness and finishing, meh. Decent on the ball. Has he got the pace for a goal poacher? For some people, it'd be alright. For others, he's a bit slow. I'd say he's a bit slow. A little bit of kicking power behind his shots. Decent amount, to be fair. Quite strong. Balance isn't great. Have they nerfed that? Probably. It's got a face scan, by the way, before I forget. What skills he got here? Good selection of skills. Got first time shot, long range curler, long range shooting. Got heel trick and outside curler. Handy. He's a super sub. Hello. Heading. Fighting spirit. Could be a handy super sub. You could start with him. But like I say, I wouldn't say it's a bad striker, but it's just a typical player of the week striker where the awareness and finishing aren't that great. It always bugs me that the whole idea of these cards is that they've been one of the best players in their position in the week. You know, this is the Champions League one, the elite competition of world football, at least club football. And one of the best strikers in the last round of fixture in the group stage is kind of okay in the most important areas. Yeah, I don't know. He just looks like a decent all-rounder to me. I'd like a bit more pace. I'd like a little bit more awareness and finishing. I'd like a bit more balance. If you want to make the most of the fact he's reasonably tall and physically strong, then it'd be nice to have a bit more heading and jumping and aerial superiority. And again, we've got a striker without acrobatic finishing. So yeah, there's a bunch of negatives with this guy, but he is decent in a bunch of areas. You can use him in the industry challenge. He's a super sub, could be a handy super sub. He's got a bit of everything. But yeah, it's not particularly exciting striker to me. What are you lot saying? Worst card out there, insanely bad finishing, move on, says Moose, the Arsenal fan. Yeah, handy super sub. Got him, no thanks. Watkins in the game, points shot better. Yeah, I've had a Solanke. Solanke's one where I remember one of the first times he was in Player of the Week, I got him. He was rubbish, I got rid. But I heard a few people say he was really nice and played above his stats. He seems to be one of these players who divides opinion a bit. Solanke seems like a low-key good one. Would prefer 1 or 2 points in places. Yeah, he's a few points shy. If he had a few more points on a few attributes, he would look pretty nice. But he's not far off being a pretty nice one. England team, yeah, another good shout again. If you rock an England squad, it could be a handy one, definitely. Why have they made these guys so meh? He's a decent super sub, but doing him this dirty. So yeah, it does feel like they've really not done much with this pack. It's surprising it's not been bad. I mean, we're only halfway through, to be fair, but yeah, all mid. Yeah, it seems pretty mid so far. English League cover, yeah. Yeah. Delete has just realised he's a Spurs player. Massively inflated his stats, yeah. We've got some Arsenal fans in chat. Yeah, this isn't a bad card, and there are people who seem to find he plays above his stats and do really like this guy, but I can't get excited around the most important stats on the poacher: awareness, finishing, pace, balance. Some of the most important stats there just aren't quite what I'd like them to be. So yeah, good skills, some decent stats there, but as much as he's solid and could be a handy super sub for your English League squad, I don't think that's an amazing striker on the whole. A Kanji build-up. Is he always a build-up now? Have they changed that? I'm sure he's an extra frontman for quite a while. So is it into these days? Obviously got a face scan. They really need to update his hair. Unwavering form. Fair enough. 6'1". He's not the tallest centre-back, but he's not too short either. There's no booster on him. I would say physically and aerially, he's borderline for me. Not terrible, but I would like him to be a bit higher on both those stats. And when he does win those headers, his heading's not brilliant. So that's something to keep an eye on. Has he got the heading skill? Yeah, he's got the heading and aerial there. Have we got a full set of skills defensively? Heading and aerial, man marking, search and blocker, sliding. Yeah, you got everything defensively, and then you got a weighted pass and long throw if you want to have your centre back go over to the wing and take a throw and go out completely out of position. Not for me, but weighted pass is a nice bonus. Pace is decent. This is just a player of the week centre back, isn't it? There's nothing really out of the ordinary. This seems to be the story with a lot of player of the week centre backs these days. Defensively strong, bit of pace and stamina, which have obviously been boosted. And then just the aerial and physical strength are slightly lacking. I've said that about so many player of the week centre backs lately. He's all right technically for a centre back. Yeah, that's just a player of the week centre back, isn't it? Is there anything out of the ordinary about him? I can't see it. What am I missing? Got all the skills he needs. I think I would just say that's a solid build up for your Italian league squad, really. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary about this card, to be honest. They changed it from a destroyer. Okay, he's normally a destroyer, so he's been changed from a destroyer to a build-up. Cool, nice one, cheers, Moose. Wasn't an extra front. I'm sure he was a long time ago, at least. I'm sure he used to be. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, for now, he has been changed from a destroyer to a build-up. Best version of him in a way, is it? I'm sure we had a better one. Maybe even a nominating contract one. Worse than Solanke. Bad to Mori. There's Moose, the AC Milan fan. Honestly, a good centre-back for Italian league. Nothing really good, but quite serviceable. Yeah, solid option. Yeah, solid, right? Yeah, Italian league and Inter Milan team cover. Yeah, I would say, yeah, they're definitely. It's a pretty bog standard player of the week centre-back, really. Boost to his pace and stamina. Pretty strong defensively, but yeah, physically and aerially, that's pretty borderline. It's one of these ones where if he had a booster, they'd probably boost the physical and aerial, I guess. Well, I guess it depends on how he played, but yeah, for some people, physically and aerially, a bit of a concern. For me, I'd say a bit of a concern, especially when he's not that tall for a centre-back, but pace and stamina boost, strong defensively. Yeah, I think we're all pretty much in agreement again on that one. It's a solid centre-back option for your Italian league squad, but nothing incredible about him. Yes. Trubin. If anyone didn't see what happened at the end of the game, watch it. Benfica, Real Madrid. The goal he scored. Face scan. He's got a booster. What's the booster? Aerial, of course. He didn't even have to jump for the header. He just kind of stooped and just headed it in. But yeah, he scored. So we were talking about this, weren't we, when I streamed on Thursday? Whether or not the finishing attribute has any impact on your heading. If you have a shot from a header, like if you have a header from a cross, does the finishing attribute contribute? And I've wondered as well whether passing does. If you head the ball in the middle of the park and just kind of head it to a teammate, does passing contribute? Because the fact that, I mean, I know the finishing attribute is just part of the aerial booster, so they've just lazily just chosen aerial. That's why he scored a header, so aerial. So they're probably not thinking about the finishing attribute, but they have at least boosted the finishing attribute, to be fair, though, haven't they? They put a load of points on that. I'm pretty sure he's not normally got 75 for finishing. So I would like to know that. Maybe if Amadeus is watching, he can answer that. But yeah, certainly the heading's been boosted as well, and finishing. Finishing, physical contact and jumping, no doubt been nerfed because it's player of the week, but they may not have been nerfed as much as they normally are. But most importantly, outside of the fact that he's going to be a fun one to throw forward for a corner kick late in the game, he's good at goalkeeping. Not only is he good based on those stats, he's really tall and he has very good arm coverage. Shall I just eFootball hump him in the background? I can't be bothered. I know he's got good coverage. It's like in the vicinity of 180, isn't it? He's got really good coverage, great physical profile, attacking goalie. The catching's not amazing, but everything else is going over 90 with an A1 boost. And if you need a goal late in the game, got a corner in the 90th minute, you can throw him forward and he might score a header for you. He's not got amazing jumping, but like I say, he didn't really jump for the header, so that's fair enough. Unwavering form. I don't think he's always been unwavering. I'm certain he's not, in fact. And then skill-wise, hello. Heading, of course. Okay, yeah, we mentioned this as well. First time shot. Does that affect his heading? Would really like to know that. High punt, long throw, penalty saver, aerial superiority, fighting spirit. There are some guys in the community who like putting aerial superiority and fighting spirit on goalies. I'm sure. I know it's OC, one of the guys from Twitch. He took him like 200 skill trains to put aerial superiority on Schmeichel, I think it was. So yeah, some interesting skills on him. This is a really interesting goalkeeper. Some of those skills might not be overly useful, but to some people, like I say, there are those who think those skills could be pretty handy. Heading might come in handy sometimes. He's an attacking goalie. There might be occasions where he comes rushing out of his goal to get intercept a through pass and lofted through pass and he heads it. So that could actually be handy. But yeah, just low punt he's lacking really. It's a bit of a shame he's not got a low punt. If he had a low punt, then I don't think you could really ask for anything more from those skills. It'd be an amazing selection, but it's already a good one. good goalkeeping, great physical profile, and then you got your bonus you can throw him forward for a corner late in the game. I think the only thing that really goes against him is there's no league challenge for him, but at least no regular one. But yeah, I think most people would agree he's a really good goalie and he's a fun, bit of a meme card as well. What are you lot saying? Insanely good heading, catching could be better. Yeah, true. Yeah, potentially 80 finishing, 96 heading is surprising. Yeah, I mean for a player of the week striker that wouldn't be bad, to be fair. 200 centimeters was full proficiency at centre forward. Yeah, there were some people saying that they wanted him to be a fully proficient striker. I think that's maybe a stretch, but it would have been fun, wouldn't it? They should have done that with Maguire, with that clutch player, the nominated contract one. This is the good stuff. Wish he had centre forward proficiency, but a good keeper is something quite fun. Yeah, exactly right. Good goalie, and it's fun what they've done with him. Good and unique card. Yep. Arm coverage is 180.7 centimeters. Cheers, Moose. Yeah, I thought it was around about that mark. Yeah, so really good physical profile. Great coverage of his goal. He's got that reach as well. The reach with the full boost is going to be 92 with really good coverage. Oof. It's a good goalie. Best card in the pack by far. Pass back to him. He can header it back. Great for Ukraine squads. Yeah, definitely. Should have added Showtime. No. Yeah, this is a really good card. It's a fun one for sure. The fact you got a goalie who can score a goal for you now and then, but just in terms of the important stuff as well, he might not have a lead challenge, but he's got unwavering form, and you don't need the boost to boost the important stats. He's really good at goalkeeping in addition to his really good physical profile. Great coverage of his goal, can be a really good shot stopper. A really good card and a really fun card as well. So yeah, I think a lot of people would be very keen to get this one. Oh, I should have had a striker. Got it. Yeah. That's gonna be a popular card, that one. João Pedro, deep line forward, not for the first time. Got a face scan, needs his haircut updated, and the booster is shooting. Yep. So, yeah, that's going to make a difference, I think. Okay, so he's a deep line forward. Let's get straight through it. Does he have the passing skills? He's got through passing, low pass 78. Hello. So this looks like a decent deep line forward, to be fair. We've had deep line forwards on some occasions, including one or two recent ones, where the stats and the skills just don't quite match up with the playing style, but this could be a decent one. He's tidy on the ball. To be fair, even without the A-form boost, he's pretty tidy on the ball for a centre forward. The awareness and the finishing, I mean, the awareness is not amazing, but on a deep line forward, he can get away with that. Finishing 82, he does get boosted on A-form, but still could be a bit better. But low pass 78, that's going to hit 80 with low pass. Decent passing for a deep line forward. Very decent, to be fair. Pace is all right. Bit of kicking power behind his shots. A little bit of physical strength. Balance isn't amazing. Could be worse, I guess. Unwavering form, pretty two-footed. And in addition to through passing, we've got a bunch of shooting skills there. Outside curler, fighting spirit. Yeah, that's a pretty tidy deep line forward to me. If you like the playing style, it could be a pretty handy one for you, especially for your English League squad or for your Brazil squad. Could you play him on the left? Maybe. It'd be a bit of a stretch. If you really don't like that playing style, that will be active deep line forward as a centre forward or as an SS. It'd be pretty similar in both those positions, but if you play him wide left, you'll shake off that playing style. He'll be playing without an active playing style. The pace might be a concern. He's not slow, but he's not particularly quick for a winger. The balance isn't amazing, but decent on the ball. He's got some end product. He can pass it. He can certainly finish. The awareness is good. Could be a wide left option, to be fair. Not an amazing one. Like I say, there's a few stats you'd like to be a bit high. Mainly the pace, maybe balance, but could be an option wide left. But as a deep line forward, I think it could be pretty handy. Could be a nice card if you like the playing style. Like I say, for your English squad or your Brazil squad, or just in general, it's a decent one. What do you lot think? Weak foot upgraded. Nice one, Mars. Weaker foot. Is it just the accuracy, is it? So that's been boosted. Nice. Probably who I'd want the most. Cool. Or is that true when you're talking about another London club player? Not as bad as the Spurs one, but decent D-line forward. Loads of him. Best player of the week with the booster. Without him, he's the same as the old ones. Okay, so the booster's making the difference, is it? You've got him. Good heading and awareness. Fair. What, Pedro? Don't look great to me. Yeah. Head 74 heading. It's not got the heading skill, or are you talking about someone else? Linked with Newcastle. Yeah, we wanted him, but then Chelsea came in, offered him loads of money, and he wanted to stay in London, so he rejected us. like everyone did last summer. We've had a lot of deep line forwards of late. Fine card, but they're a dime a dozen. Yeah, true. There's been quite a few, but like I say, though, that passing does make a difference. There's been one or two like Lautaro where the passing doesn't quite make the grade for me as a deep line forward. But I think the passing on João Pedro, even if it's not amazing, I think it's good enough though. Nice for Brazil and league cover. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a handy one. I don't think it's an amazing card, but he's got some good skills. And like I say, for a deep line forward card, everything, the stats, the skills, and the playing style, they do marry up together pretty well for me. I think it's a handy one if that playing style works for you. Centre forward or SS could do a job. A few stats I'd like to be a little bit better with the finishing, especially as a centre forward, and the balance as well. But could definitely be a tidy option for you. And like I say, if you like some of the stats and stuff, but you don't like the deep line forward playing style, he could do a job wide left. Maybe he's not quite got the pace or the balance, but in other areas could be pretty good. So yeah, you got the option. Could be a handy versatile card for your English League squad or your Brazil squad. Could be a handy one for quite a few people. That's not an amazing card, but it's a pretty decent one, I think. Havertz from Arsenal. Face scan, booster. What's the booster? Attacking awareness, ball control, low pass, kicking power. Offense creator, is it? Yes. Right. So, okay. Creative playmaker, 82 low pass. Could they not boost that a bit more? I mean, I guess with A-form it's alright, but you're not. When you get that boost, whether you get the +3 or +2 is dependent on the stat before the booster. So you're still only going to be +2 even though it goes to 85. So the maximum you're going to get your low pass to fully boosted is 87, unless you've got a manager to go +1 on top of that. But yeah, even on A-form passing, still not amazing. Certainly improves it noticeably when he's in A-form. But yeah, for a playmaker without A-form especially, not great. But yeah, you got a few positions, kind of like Tillman. You got the same positions as Tillman. Where's he going to be best? I think this is a card where you could probably use in. I mean, you're not going to play him centre mid. Let's be honest. He can't defend. No defensive skills there. But attacking midfield, if you can get away with the passing, certainly on A-form, could be an attacking mid. Has he got the balance? He could be an attacking mid. To be fair, has he got one touch and through? Yeah, he's got one touch pass and through passing. What else we got here? Got long range curler, long way shooting. Heel trick and outside curler, nice because he's not overly two-footed, is he? Aerial superiority, but no heading. Fighting spirit. Fighting spirit helps actually. Yeah, as an attacking mid, I think he could do a job. If he's not got A-form, I think the low pass is going to get found out as an attacking mid. But when he's an A-form attacking mid, he could do a job, I think, because he's fairly tidy on the ball. Great attacking awareness for an attacking mid, and the finishing is good in that position as well. Bit further forward as an SS. Maybe this guy's an SS, to be fair. Yeah. I'm not sure about centre forward. The attack awareness is kind of iffy. You can get away with it, but I'm not too sure about that. Finishing 82, not brilliant for centre forward, but yeah, I think attack mid or SS. This guy, the A-form boost for passing could be crucial for a lot of people, not for everyone. Some people might feel you can get away with 82, but yeah, certainly A-form boost. I think he could be a pretty handy SS or AMF behind the attack. Technically pretty tidy. Question mark on that passing there, but great awareness. Finishing, if you're not going to play him up front, is very decent. Bit of pace about him. Bounce is not great, but he's quite a tall guy. He does have some good skills. Yeah, it's not going to be the best Havertz card we've had. We've had quite a few. There's been one or two very different builds in Player of the Week, but I'm not sure we've had a playmaker version before. Maybe he's one. But yeah, I don't see him as a centre mid or striker. He's definitely some kind of number 10. Whether he's right up just behind the attack as an SS or whether he's an AMF, in both those positions, that playmaker playing style will be active. And he could be a handy one. Yeah, you do need the A-form boost, in my opinion, for the passing. And even then, it's not amazing. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Big physical guy for a playmaker. It's a slightly uncommon kind of physical profile he's got for that kind of type of player. But could be a pretty handy card. English League chain especially. Germany squad, of course. What does chat think? Best card in the pack. No need to say anything else, says Moose the Arsenal fan. He's okay, tall, gets in the way as an SS. Going to be spammed in the Arsenal finals event this coming Saturday, is he? Seems better with an SS. Yeah, I think he's best as an SS. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Andy says the same. Easily the best card in the box, says Deleter, the Arsenal fan. Elite SS. 84 low bars, perfectly fine for us. I think you can get away with that as an SS, yeah. Good on the ball, good target for goal kicks. Yeah, that's not a bad shout as well. Tall but with decent balance and pace, good skills. Yeah, it's a good card. There's a lot to be said for him. Have his free showtime. Happy with that one. Nice. Little forward in front of him. Yeah, maybe. Out of position player of the week. Not as broken as the older ones, but being rated 1 or 2 at SS is not bad at all. Is that what he is at SS? Is it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that says a lot. The overall ratings. The overall ratings are just a rough guide, but they're obviously, you know, there's a lot behind them. Centre forward on A form should be fine. Finishing for me is too low. I'd like a bit more than actually A form. Yeah, you can hit the 90 mark for attack awareness on A form. Finishing holds him back for me as a striker though. Some people don't like a striker without a playing style as well because playmaker won't be active centre forward. Albeit I don't have a problem with a player not having an active playing style up front. It's just personal preference. I will finish those videos at some point. Seems like a great card, especially for a second striker that does assists. Yeah. Good for German team and league. Yes. Not smooth on the ball. No, I agree. I've used him once or twice. He's not brilliant on the ball. He is he's obviously 6'4". Yeah, he's quite a tall guy. He's got that tall kind of leggy kind of profile. But yeah, outside of that and the question mark over the passing, I think he's definitely as best as some kind of number 10. I think most of us agree as an SS is where he's best. Could be very handy one. Slightly different profile physically. Lots to be said for him. Could be a handy one for your English League Challenge. Some good skills there. Yeah, could be a very handy SS option for a lot of people, that. Am I going to resist the urge to rant? What did McAllister do? He scored against Karabag. So, yeah, that's a much greater achievement than Joe Willock running his bollocks off away to PSG, scoring a goal, playing really well. Yeah, I can't not rant. Willock should have been in there. Could have put Dan Burn in, to be fair, but when you play well away to the European champions, you score. I just think he deserved to be in, and I don't think this guy did. But maybe I'm a bit biased. Maybe. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we've got McAllister again. Do you remember when they did that Encore Player of the Week back a while ago, and they put 2 McAllister cards in the same pack? I remember that. He must be famous in Japan for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, box to box centre midfielder. A bit of everything. Has he got a booster? No. Yeah, this just looks like a really solid all-rounder, to be honest. He's got a bit of everything. He's not going to be strong enough physically or defensively to be a proper DMF, maybe in a double pivot. But everything looks to be just about where you need it to be honest. He doesn't look like he really excels anywhere apart from stamina. But everything's just about all right. He's all right on the ball. The passing's all right. Attacking and defensive awareness both hitting the 80 mark with your game plan boost. I'll say that again. That's not common. You don't often get that, so that is good. On the whole, though, defensively is just kind of all right. Everything down the right is kind of all right. Maybe you could do with a bit more physical strength, possibly. Unwavering form. What we got skill-wise? Okay, so there's the negative. There's nothing defensively there apart from sliding tackle. Well, you've not got all the passing skills. I thought you had weighted pass. Maybe have they taken it away? So yeah, tidy on the ball. You got a cut line and turn, soul control, and then you got one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, low lofted pass. Heading. Did he score a header against Karabag? Is that the amazing achievement that got him in Champions League Player of the Week? Sliding tackle, fight spirit. Yeah, he's another one of these midfielders. He's going to be better going forward than defending, primarily because he's not got any defensive skills, which do really make a difference. He could have really done with interception at least. But if you can put the lack of 1 or 2 defensive skills aside, it's got a bit of everything. It's just a solid all-rounder, really. It's not an amazing one. We've had better McAllister cards, certainly, at least 1 or 2. I don't think he really excels in enough areas technically to be a good AMF, albeit he could still do a job there for sure. And like I say, without the defensive skills, I wouldn't play him as a DMF. Not physically strong enough either, but as a centre mid all-rounder, lacking 1 or 2 defensive skills, but all the stats look pretty much alright, to be honest. It just doesn't really excel anywhere, so solid option, could be a handy one, but not the most exciting one, and in my slightly biased opinion, doesn't deserve to be in the pack, but what do I know? What are you lot saying? Don't think he deserved the card for sure. Even Ballard, the Liverpool fan, says that, so I guess I must be right for once. Not bad as a working mid, gets a lot of cards. Yeah, he's had loads. Yeah, good for Liverpool fans, mid for everyone else. Yeah, another McAllister, sigh. Yeah, not even good for Ballard as a Liverpool fan. Got versions that you like better. Yeah, it's not the most exciting version, is it? Only thing is they changed his play style. Yeah, he's an orchestrator, right? Is that right? He's a box-to-box this time, so that's a slight change on him. Too many cards of him and hardly plays. Rounded version, big boost on defense. Yeah, very well-rounded, isn't he? Very. Just got a bit of everything. Okay card, seems limited. Only really usable CMF, not DMF AMF. Went from orchestrator to box-to-box, yeah. Centre mid 4-3-3, not good for a double pivot. I can see him being right in a double pivot, just needs a couple of defensive skills, I think. It just depends on what kind of role you give him. We know we've all got different kind of midfield setups, haven't we? Argentine Gerard. Yeah, could be good for an Argentina team. Boring, says Amir. Yeah, I think that sums it up for me, to be honest. What does double pivot mean? So, like, if you've got, like, if you play two defensive midfielders, and they're kind of sharing the defensive work, so he'd be quite good in that sense, because then you don't need him to be a defensive beast. So if you've got like a single pivot, which is like one defensive midfielder like Patrick Vieira, he can do all the defensive work for your midfield, and then all the other midfielders in front of him can just kind of pass the ball around. Whereas a double pivot, you don't really need a beast like Vieira or Rijkaard. You can just have two who kind of got a bit of everything. So he could do a job, in my opinion, in that kind of a role. But yeah, I think Amir's stand out boring. I think it's a boring choice. I think it's a bad choice. I don't think he deserves to be in the pack. Konami obviously just really loved McAllister for some reason and hate Newcastle. But yeah, it's not a bad card. It's just not the best version of McAllister. Lack of defensive skills, I think, holds him back a bit. He doesn't really excel in any area, but he is pretty solid in just about every area. He's kind of okay all around, very well rounded. And if you don't have a McAllister card and you want an all-round box-to-box type of midfielder, could be a solid pickup, I guess. Right, let's summarize that pack. What do you lot think of this pack? I think for a Champions League pack, for any Champions League Player of the Week pack, especially the last round of the group stage, I think that is bad. I think that is a bad pack. I think it's disappointing. I would even go so far as to say dismal. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Wow, that's really disappointing. They could have done so much more, just beefing up the stats on some of the cards to make it a better pack. I mean, Havertz is a good card. Joao Pedro, I think, for some people, could be a pretty tidy card. Trubin's a really fun card, and he's a good goalie. I think Trubin, for most people, will be the pick. I think Havertz and Trubin are probably the two picks for me. I think McAllister, Pedro, Akanji could be good cards for a fair few people. Solid pickups. And then you got Solanke, Aïnouri, Rashford. Those three, I think, are all right. And then I think Tillman is awful. I think Stankovic is just not very good. And then Alisson Santos, I think he's actually quite usable on A form, but lack of lead chance. So yeah, limited use. But yeah, for a Champions League Player of the Week pack, I'm surprised how bad that is. It doesn't surprise me when any Player of the Week pack is not particularly great, but that for me just isn't as good a pack as it could and should have been, to be honest. And it doesn't have Joe Willock in it, which is really scandalous. But I'm just surprised they didn't put a Sunderland player in, to be honest. But I wouldn't have put it past them. But yeah, what are you guys saying? What do you think of this pack? 4 out of 10 from Tom. Fair. I would even go lower. I'd say maybe a 3. Kind of a bad pack, and I'm an optimist. Yeah, fair. Goalie's the best. Whack pack. Garbage pack. Nah. 5 out of 10. I think that's generous. Joao Pedro onwards is decent. That's a fair shout. Except for McAllister. Yeah, fair shout. I think Akanji's solid. Solanke could be. But yeah, for what it is, for the best players in the Champions League and in a crucial round of the Champions League, that's not a good pack, is it? 3 you want in there just at best. Yeah. Can't they have Showtime skills and Player of the Week cards? No, the Showtime skills are for Showtime cards. And obviously these packs are cheap, and they're not going to make enough money out of them, so they're not going to put Showtime skills on them. Player of the Week's basically just for collection at this point, not really usable in divisions and stuff. Yeah, for the most part, there are decent ones, but yeah, I think we've all summed it up, and I think we're all pretty much in agreement. That's not a good pack. I think that's really disappointing. I know the Player of the Week packs aren't really where they make their money, but it's like I was saying with the no name contract back the other day. Like, do they really not want us to enjoy the game? Do they really just want to bore us senseless to the point where we just don't want to play it? I mean, what's the point? It's not a great pack. Yes, you got some good ones. Trubin's a fun one, but yeah, I'm not going to go on a full-scale rant. I just think that's a really disappointing pack, and they could and should have done a much better job and included Joe Willock. So yeah, should I do my spin? This is the Brazil account, so I need a Brazilian, although I've already got João Pedro on this account. Are there any other Brazilians? No. Right, Trubin. We want Trubin. Just because Trubin. Give us Trubin. Come on. No. Who's that? Nori. That's not a bad one, to be fair. I mean, I don't play online a great deal on this account, so for the English League squad, that's I'm not going to complain about that. I do like attacking fullbacks. He is defensively woeful, but that could have been a lot worse. I'll take that. Could have been McAllister, couldn't it? Right. If you're watching live, I'm not going offline yet. Don't go anywhere. But if you're watching this on YouTube later, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this pack. Am I being harsh? Do you agree that Tillman's terrible? Do you agree that McAllister's a terrible pick? Do you agree that Joe Willock was robbed? Let me know what you think. Hope you found this useful. There are more pack reviews coming up. I'm going to review the 3 Showtime players. I'm going to review the club packs. We've got Dortmund, Arsenal, Man U. And there's more player faces coming up. So more videos coming up. And I'll be live again on Thursday, hopefully. Another live stream. So cheers for watching. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye. And for the rest of you who are here live, I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me unless you turn the stream off, in which case you're not, obviously. Right, I'm now going to do the other player of the week challenge. In fact, I'm going to start eating my tuna salad first because I'm starving. I've got a Mexican style tuna salad. How exciting. Where's my music gone? Let's have some tunes. Someone was asking about friendlies. I don't do friendlies. It does say that in the chat rules when you join. I just don't do that. If player of the week are truly for collection, they should have at least 1 selection contract per pack. Yes, I agree. Crazy because they're neither good enough for random roles and they're not selected. Yeah, they need to do more player of the week, don't they? I read something the other day. Someone was saying that apparently Konami have actually said something about trying to make player of the week better. Did I imagine that? Have they said that? Have they said they're going to address the fact that player of the week is shit? Best haircut spin for sure. Now that we're done, spun last week for Wissa, didn't get him, got Romero, spun this week for Trubin, got 4 of the dude. Give us a selection contract. Tuna salad is lit. I got it from Lidl actually. There's a place I go quite often, there's a Lidl nearby. Pretty nice that. With a load of spicy beans and tuna and sweet corn. It's only like 150 or something. Silver Lining has got Garassi. He's been really good, has he? Nice. They did say on stream they're considering buffing player of the week card stats. Well, they've obviously not started yet, have they? I'd prefer if they just kind of did something more interesting or just gave us selection contracts. I thought selection contracts worked really well. The fact you have to spend 3 times to get it, I think it worked perfectly. Because you can't just give everyone what they want for free, right? But 300 coins, you get 4 cards and one of them's the one you want. I thought it was great. I thought it was really well done. But what do I know? They will look into it. They address it in the last eFootball Connect. Cool. Yeah, we're going to look into it, which means, yeah, whatever, shut up, here are some more shit. If you do 3 spins, you should get the free pick. Yeah, exactly, right? I thought it worked really well. It was really fair, right? Didn't have to be generous, but it was fair. I thought it was absolutely spot on. And then they stopped doing it because everyone enjoyed it. Everyone's spending coins and enjoying the game. Oh no, can't do that. We'll just take that away from you. Go back to hating the game. That's much better. The question asks, not competitive in divisions. Is that what it is? Yuck. But I mean, they don't have to be. They just need to be a bit more interesting. But don't know why there's no more selection contract player of the week. Add something good. Got rid of it. Surely they'll bring back selection contract. The question is when. It's always felt like it's always felt to me like a classic case of them taking it away just so that they can bring it back and make it and kind of get that kind of hype. You know what I mean? It's like with Master League and what else? They're skill trainers, position trainers. There's so many things that they took away from the game when they relaunched as eFootball. And people have said it in the past, they've taken things away and it feels like they're taking away just so they can keep it up their sleeve. So when people are getting really fed up with the game, they can be like, oh, here are skill trainers. And everyone's like, what? Skill trainers? They like having something up their sleeve, right? So they teased us with the selection contract for player of the week. Everyone's like, this is amazing. So it's like, oh, great, it's amazing. We'll take it back then. Because then we can give you it back whenever we need to make you happy, right? It's miserable that they do that, but I think that's what they're doing. Ambassador gave the suggestion to make them better, and he said they'll try. They'll try. They'll try. Yeah, they'll try. They'll do their best to increase the stats and make them better. They can't make any guarantees because obviously it's out of their control. Just like they're gonna test matchmaking filters for smart assist. They're running a test. They're gonna test whether or not the matchmaking filter for smart assist that was already in the game before is going to work. Because obviously there's all kinds of reasons why it suddenly wouldn't work, even though it worked before, and it's not going to need to change. All they're going to test is they're going to test whether they lose much money from all the noobs who only spend money on the game because Smart Assist helps them to win. They're going to test the impact it has on their finances, and when it costs them money, they'll just take it away again and spite us. Test. Testing my patience, that's what they're doing. Got Kai Havertz, good for you. I can't stand him. 3 weeks of sleep. Yeah, it was at 3 or 4, wasn't it? There's only a few. Take my soul, but give me co-op divisions. Yeah, co-op divisions. I mean, I don't really enjoy co-op, but it would be something. Co-op divisions and co-op matchmaking filters, that would be good. They'll definitely bring it back. They brought back Treasure Link. Yeah, they brought back Treasure Link, and I completed it on 3 accounts and got nothing. Because eFootball. Like a baby with keys. Dead. Konami Logic, adding something old back, releasing it as something new. Like only giving the baby the pacifier when they said when the baby starts crying. Yeah. Need to oof. Chat's getting edgy. Trying to I read some I'm not gonna go into it, but if you want to read a bit of scandal, there are some certain files that have been released somewhere in the world in recent times, and Frank Ribery was mentioned several times. There's something for you to read up on if you want a reason to not like a footballer anymore. Trying to ban leakers of... Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, the guys who tell you what legends are coming. I don't really mind that, to be honest. I don't mind if I don't find out till the Monday. Then you've got that surprise, right? You don't know what's coming. As long as they're not going to screw with the websites where you look up the stats like eFootball Hub and PESmaster and stuff, because those sites are great. They're good for the game. If it's the leakers, I don't mind too much, because most of the leakers are the same guys who do all the stupid concepts that you all know that I absolutely hate. Concept. Fuck off. Sorry, getting toxic now. Only looked at Man U, Barca, Arsenal. Horrible. I've only had a quick look. It looks alright. Me and my mate love co-op. Yeah. Each pack has at least a couple of really good players except Dortmund. Yeah, I'll review it soon. Yeah, it's on Reddit. Look it up. You don't see the quote I put in Reddit from Thomas Frank. He said Christian Romero doesn't actually get that many cards, and the interviewer was like, well, he's actually got the most cards in the Premier League since he joined, and Thomas Frank was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh my word, he's not doing himself any favours, is he, Frank? If Newcastle lose to Thomas Frank's Tottenham, that's it. Sack Eddie Howe in the morning. He's really... I don't want to be harsh, but he's not having a good time at Tottenham, is he, Frank? I don't know if Albrand and Benzema are in there, no. I'm half tempted by it. I've always quite liked Dortmund in real life. It'd be cool to be able to rock a Dortmund squad sometimes. From that early game, I'll be training him for right midfield. It could be pretty handy. Ball or double touch. He's a super sub, and he's got cool hair. Bunch of positions on him. Another Schlotterbeck card. Yay! Why didn't they give us Suda instead? He's still there, isn't he? And Mei-chan is now centre back, apparently. Doo-doo. Long ball counter and out wide. Those are my two playing styles. I might have to get them because I don't know if they're going to... They don't often do managers with multiple managers with the same combination, do they? It would be unlikely for them to release another one who's got long ball counter and out wide. I would think. Definitely an Arsenal fan. I'm not saying sack him, I'm just joking. He's under pressure though. I'm not reading that out loud. Yeah, that Adeyemi card's good. Who's buzzing my phone? Karasi Khan, Korbel, Schlotterbeck, Adeyemi good. Yeah, it looks alright at a glance. I think it's just the lack of league challenge that might hold it back a bit. Check out Svensson. That's right. I'll review it soon. Oh, Link Up. I never even look at Link Up. What is it? Over the top pass there. Oh, God. I never do lob through balls. What Link Up would I actually use? What I really do is spam skill moves really badly. I guess like a low through pass to the winger. Or maybe cross spam, although I don't really do cross spam these days. The Ryerson hair on his car. Oh, he's got like a leopard print, hasn't he? They done Ben Sebeni dirty, added Schlotterbeck. Kovac has the sword. Unique playing style, Link Up, extra stats, nice places. Load of Schlotterbeck. Triangle and pray. Sup, fam? Yeah, that Link Up doesn't appeal. What Link Up? It's all like A, B, and C, isn't it? They just keep repeating them. We've had the over the top passes like that. There's the crossing one, which would be useful for me sometimes, but not often. And what's the other one? Diagonal. That's the one. I do like a diagonal pass. Don't spam the Link Up, just have it there. Yeah. It'd be nice if there was one that just fitted in with the way I play, but like... I'm not even sure what my play style is these days, to be honest. Tune is great, by the way. Yeah, I might get that. Shame you can't make Sabitzer in SS. My old Sabitzer card's in SS. He's always been pretty nice for me. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had something like that at some point, bro. Gunners pack. I do not want Arteta. Look, that's not good. 88 for long ball counter. It's not even 89, and I never use possession. That's absolutely useless for me. What these other guys got? Aggressive centering. Oh, that's the Traore one. Why is it aggressive centering when he's not got out wide? Cross specialist. I don't really use cross specialists anyway. With Shabby Alonso. Breakthrough pass. Oh, there you go. Through balls and so this is normal through balls as well. From a Playmaker AMF. I don't use AMFs. Who was this one? Oh, there's no manager with that one. Well, quick counter. Over the top C. Horse red centre back. Oh, that's sweaty. The hell? So from a centre back to a wide forward. That's for proper sweats who have no football IQ. The ones who just mash it forward to the wingers. Yeah. Same link up as Capello. Yeah, I've never used that. I turned it on once. I think I did one lofted through pass and I don't think it worked. I just never did it again. I just don't care. Is it really OP? Does it actually work? I noticed they're ex-Dortmund, yeah. That's a shit card to put in the pack. Should have put Kagawa in. He's still playing. I nearly forgot. Free squirrels. Alright, brace yourselves. It's a new month, so I can drop some free squirrels. Alright, squirrels incoming, here we go. Who's got it? J1! Vamp! Frosty! Joe Draub and Alex. We got a couple of regulars, nice one. You're welcome, dude. Congrats to J1 and Vamp. 2 regulars got one. There you go. I'll do another 5 in a minute because I can do a turn. Doot. Take care of them. Right, another 5. Here we go. Good luck. Hey, Nico's got one. Congrats, Throngwhip, Danny Metal, and Elias. Congrats, dudes. Oh, well, there we go. Free squirrels, eh? Quite a few on D4. Must not have looked after the squirrel. Newcastle were looking at Ryan, but apparently Eddie didn't want to spend that much money because he wasn't Premier League proven. Oops. Tellers. I've got 2 left backs on form, 1 no left backs on form. It's always never just one. Latter's got form, I know. As usual, it gives me 5 centre backs for some weird reason. Dude, ooh, Adamir's got form. Oh, I've got loads of options. Damn. Oh, Walter, there you go. Well, I don't understand that when it automatically picks for players for you. It's chosen 2 C form goalies when there's a better goalkeeper who's on B form and it didn't pick him. What? Anyway. Oh, Arthur was on form. Alright, we've got some decent options. This is nice. Spare goalies. Could do with a spare right back. I think that's the only thing I need. Oh. Is there a spare right back somewhere? We've got a centre back on form. Do 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 do. Oh, got right back on form. Perfect. There we go. Off topic, what's the best free event highlight card this season? Barella. Oof, that's a tough one. I'm trying to think what the options were. If you don't already have one, the free Diada Skater card from Flamengo. I've always loved him in game. Who's won the most squirrels? I know Vamps had more than one. Play One's now got more than one. Whoops. Yeah, I like the look of him. Ryan or Hyan, however you say it. We've got an option to make it permanent for, I think, 25. I think it's borderline. I'm not sure. If Eddie stays, I think he might. Then maybe we'll do it. A lot of us wanted to start at the moment. I'm sick of Nick Pope. Look at the winning goal last night. It just goes straight at Nick Pope. I know it's kind of hard and low, straight at his, you know, between his legs kind of thing, but I think Ramsdale's better. England and Brazil players. Kane. Fair. It's gold, Andy. Gold are not an invasive species. They're a majestic species. They're rare as well. I think Brazil's going to come back, yeah. I think J-League is borderline. Because there's only going to have been like maybe 2 games from the J-League before the next nominating contract packs. But I think there would have been at least 3 or 4 from Brazilian League. So Brazilian League, I think there's a good chance he'll be back. Ramsdale's done nothing wrong for us. His distribution's so much better. Bruno G is a good player, that's an understatement. Oh, Alan's got 4 home. I'm sticking Alan in. We take Meyer out, yeah. Where's Mourinho? That's the question. My boy. Oh, this guy's got form. I've not trained him up yet. What the hell? Have I not trained these guys up yet? Wow. Alright, we'll take Taylor's out. Oh yeah. This guy's saucy. Attacking left back. Don't need that much lower body. Look at that, and I've got 20 points left. That's alright, isn't it? Andreas Pereira. They might remove it, then put it back. They've done that with other players in the past. The licensing in Brazil is a real mess. Yeah, I've not looked yet. I don't think I've got many though. Nice. Music upper skills. Needs one touch and through. Interception. It'll do though. I've got options here, you know. I want to try this Plata guy, give him a go. Stick Ryan in behind the attack. Or do I want to try Adamir? I'm going to try Adamir. I'm going to have 2 cross specialists. Yeah. There we go. Don't know, I'll just never really use them. We should see my main account, Jesus. Yeah, solid break, does look good. I've got too many players in form, I'm not even putting Mourinho in the squad. They better not be removing Mourinho, oh my god. I might uninstall the game if they do that. Maybe like removing Toad from Mario Kart. Points per... Oh no. I just remembered there's oh no. I mentioned this a while back. There's loads of clubs now in Brazil that don't count towards the Brazilian League Challenge. So Botafogo don't count, Vasco da Gama don't count, Mirassol, Internacional. What is going on with that? So I've got to win 3 matches then. Why have they done that? I know the licensing messed up, but what? I don't understand. Right? Might ask Kenan about that.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan
I will actually. I'll take a screenshot and tweet him. Oh, it doesn't say on that screen. No, I'll do it before the next match. Yeah. Music's done. There we go. Message retracted. There's an AI event. If you pick players based on the event, you get bonuses. Huh? Go on. Kick it, kick it, kick it. Go on. There you go. Ah. Do. Oh, you're doing that. Ah. Pat wanted to know in chat how you get extra point. No, he was on about the trainers when I was training my players up. I got loads. I assume that's what he was on about. I've got like 2,000 10k trainers on my main account last time I checked. Because when I got players to train up, I just put them in my league and just farm them in the background. Asian team, South American team. Do. Oh, that was good. Alan. Go on, Alan. Ah. Do. Bam. Do. Yeah, that's what I do. It really shows how much easier AI controlled matches are now when you do that. Because this game is really, they've messed something up with the update. But yeah, I did a squad of all attackers, didn't have any defenders or even a goalie, just attackers. AI controlled in AI divs, and I won every match. Ah. Yeah, my league's the best place to farm because you can get you buy the booster, you get 4 times EXP. And if you combine that with the right manager, yeah, you can boost your players up super quick. Yeah. A lot more relaxing. Oh, come on, man. Yes. Nice. Oh. See ya. See ya. I love the amount of stick people give their Nelson whenever he's in one of those free packs. Manual co-op pilot only. I wish they'd have filters so we could do that properly. Just go online and play matches without all the BS. Ryan. Oh, whoops.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Do. Yes, the Nielsen. He's too good. Goalie. Oh my word. Oh, that goal is awful.
Marcó en el minuto 73 el dorsal 17.
Awesome. Fine. Worst player gets tried to ball me out of the game. I hate that. I hate people who do that. Why even play the game? You know, if that's the way people play the game, why don't they just go play a different game? It's really concerning in a way, in terms of their mental health. Like, what are they doing? Ah. Wow. Interesting. Win it. Oh. Wilson. Idiot. What am I doing? Do. Alan. What's Adam here doing? Make a run, idiot. Whoops. Oh. Find out those games have you played a little bit you are at your strongest at what you were on the pitch. And that is match. Whole game. Ah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. Let's put Arthur in. He's great. Let's put Neymar in. Yes. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? It's like he's getting some kind of satisfaction out of the fact that he's annoying you. Like, brother, man, what you doing? Not a good way to live your life. Whoops. Yes. Have it. Go on, Alan. No. Oof. The Nelson's too good. Proper naughty.
Gol marcado para o Barcelona. Aos 11 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 20.
Oops. The keepers aren't great, to be fair, but honestly, Nelson's so much fun. I can't understand people the way they shit talked him when he was in that selection. Like, what the hell, man? He's such a fun card. Oh! Oosh. That's the people I like to beat. Yeah, satisfying, isn't it? Hey, sup at it. That's the finger, dude. De Gea, easy. Oh, really? I've not played any divisions. Special. Yeah, that's all I want to do, is play 30. I hate when you get all these weirdos. Alan. Goalkeeper's awful. Yeah, all good, man. Exam day after tomorrow. And after 20 days after that, pretty much. Nice! I hope you nailed the exam, dude. Make it count. One final push before freedom. Uh-oh. Ooh, hello. Alright. Oosh. Oh dear. Denilson, my Brazil team is so brilliant. Yeah, loads of people get Denilson every time. And it's in uni football now. We're getting Master League back though. In 2 months' time. No one knows exactly how good it's going to be. If it's going to be the same as it used to be, or perhaps a dumbed down version. But they have announced officially that Master League is back in 2 months, which is awesome to some extent. Apart from that, it's packs. 6 games, 2 draws, 4 losses. Ow. Ding, ding, ding. Do, do, do. Oops. Nice. Oh, lucky.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
It's bright.
Yeah, I'm hoping the event thing just means it'll be initially temporary and then they make it permanent based on feedback and whatever else. They might just be testing to see if, like I was saying about testing the matchmaking for it's a smart assist, they might be testing to see if it kind of pulls that many people away from divisions and spinning packs. If it does, then yeah, probably not good news. Yeah, I'm expecting disappointment one way or another. Oh. Oh! Oh! You didn't see that. Event with eFootball, then something more presumably. Yeah, Switch 2 looks interesting. Whatever it's called, separate version on it. Because microtransactions on Nintendo are complicated, I think. Ah. Ah. Cool, take it easy, Edit. Good luck with your exam, mate. I'd be absolutely nailed. Should play that first time. I don't know why they don't just charge us to play it. I'll pay. Keep it away for imagine. The uproar. I don't think they get away with that. Where's Danielson? There he is. Whoops. What? Yeah, exactly right. Fuck. Bang, have that. Oh, she got him. What's up to Australia? How's it going, dude? Oh. Oh, lads.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pretty happy. Oh wait, I was going to do a screenshot. Screenshot. There we go. I'll do it on my... Just do it off here, you know. No, I won't, that's fine. Have you reviewed? Yes, I did it live earlier. I'll make the video live on the channel later on. If you want to rewind the stream, it's probably almost an hour in, about an hour into the stream maybe, something like that. Spoiler alert, it's shit. I'll try that, Gabrielle. That will do. What do you call an alligator on a vest? An investigate. Ah. Ah. Oh, what am I doing now? Four, six, what the hell? Ah. Wow. You think about Caicedo ruined their faces in game? Yeah. Caicedo especially, his face is terrible. I live in a shoe and eat houses, cool. I live in the box and eat falafel. Keep up. I live in a computer and eat blocks. Snail, fuck, what the hell? What the hell? Mass piranha attack, what the hell? On a vacation too. Oosh, here we go. Piranha River to be precise. As the name suggests, there might be some hungry fish living there. I don't think I've ever heard of a mass piranha attack before. No. Cool, apparently. Some random dude just doing Marseille turn to the Nielsen. Brother. Right back at you. See ya. Oh. Yes. Fine, love that. What's that? Yes, Gabriel. Oh. Fine. Uniform.
En el minuto 78, el dorsal 20.
First pick of the pack. Yep. Ah.
Faltam 3 minutos de descuento.
Whoa. Whoa. Spin time. I need to fix that late subscriber thing. I spoke to the guys who make the software and they basically said, yeah, it doesn't work. Shit. Where is it? There. What else can I put down there? I'll find something. Do 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 do. Right, let's go spin a shit player that we don't want. Do 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 do. Nuts. Wait a minute, I put nuts down the bottom of the screen. I should put something there. I could put a counter for how many times Sarge has burned people. Who do I even want from here? Are there any Brazilians? Bremer? I've got Bremer. Casemiro. Casemiro would be alright. I've got a free one, but it'd be good. This is better than the Champions League one. Can't this actually be good? Do, 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 do. Do. Right. Spin, spin, spin. Here we go. Bremer. Of course, someone I've already got. Cheers, Konami. That's really worth an hour of my time. Yet again, it's just completely pointless spending your time on the game. Whatever. And on that note, I'm gonna crack on with a few things I need to get done. The next player face video will be live either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll do something on Tuesday. I'll review something on Tuesday, maybe the selection contract for the showtimes. So yeah, cheers for hanging out, boys. Good fun as always. Watch out for 1 or 2 videos over the next few days, and then otherwise I'll see you live on Thursday. And in the meantime, if you're not already in the Discord, if Sarge is even here, Sarge will hit you up with the Discord link. Nice one, Sarge. Right. Cheers, people. Cheers for hanging out. I'll catch you soon for a video stream or something or other. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. Bye. See ya.